Welcome to PDQ Live. I'm Tara.
And I'm Josh.
Josh, and we have Brock today.
What's up,
And
everybody?
a special guest.
And a special guest. He's somewhere in this TV. Somewhere.
We're finding it. We're finding it.
He's here. He's here.
We have Bogdan here from Romania. Hi, Bogdan.
Hello.
He is going to show us some amazing tricks and tips today.
Mm-hmm.
Good. He's
I
a
think
smart
we're
guy.
calling it Admin Arsenal segment, right?
The callback.
The callback.
Yep.
Yeah, he's in TV land. That's right, Greg. Or not Gary. For anyone that knows what that means. He also has a monkey called Gary.
Yeah, you're losing me.
I know.
Yeah,
You're losing him.
It's okay.
You're losing him.
Some people know what we're talking about here.
Yep.
But first, Kelly, should we talk about a cool thing that's happening?
Yes, let's talk about the Sysadmin Day Hall of Fame. Actually, it's just the Sysadmin Hall of Fame. It's coinciding with Sysadmin Day, the day we celebrate you, the system administrators, the people that keep everything running and working in tip-top shape. We need to celebrate you. So I am going to put in the chat right now, boom, the landing page where you can go and nominate a system administrator. All right, we're looking for the best of the best of the best, and I'll give you, who can tell me where that came from? The best of the best of the best, sir. Oh, man.
Nope.
All right, Men in Black. Anyway, we're looking for those people that really exemplify everything a system administrator should be. Prizes will be awarded. They'll get a big trophy. They'll get a loot box, and you, just for nominating someone, will get yourself a Hall of Fame T-shirt. All right, so click that link. Nominate a sysadmin for the Sysadmin Hall of Fame. Nominations end on the 11th of July. Thank you.
So you're saying there's still time.
Yes, I'm saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
Everyone nominate each other. Come on. By the way, if you don't have that person's email address, don't worry. We'll find it. Just nominate them. Right?
What? How are we going to find it?
I'll find it.
It's kind of creepy, Tara.
That's true. Tara will find
It's kind of creepy.
I'll find it. I want you all to nominate each other because you deserve it. So let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
Moving on.
All right. Our first segment. That's what Bogdan is here. He's going to show us some cool stuff in Power. Oh.
We even talked about it. We even talked
Well,
about
I know, but I wasn't done talking.
we talked about the throwback. We talked about the stinger.
Am I ever going to get the stingers
No,
right?
no,
I'm not.
no.
We've given up at this
Just go
point.
with it.
Yeah.
We just let him ride.
Okay, let him ride. Hi, Bogdan.
Hey.
What are we going to learn about today in PowerToys?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna explore all the power toys, which I find to be extremely useful in day-to-day life. So, if you know about PowerToys, I think the most popular toy in PowerToys is PowerToys Run, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is basically, if you know Mac, this is basically like a Spotlight clone for Windows.
Okay.
And it can do stuff like search stuff on the web, okay? Or it can search applications that you have installed, right? But it can also do useful stuff like calculations. So if you need like quick little 5 times 3, or unit conversions, that's always useful. But in case you didn't know, it also can run commands. So if you need to run just a quick ping on Google, let's say, boom, there it is.
Boom,
It has
there
a ton
is.
of a ton of useful neat tricks and extensions. It's really worth checking out.
Okay, so just kind of
Um,
one-stop shopping, all right there. Yeah?
Basically, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay. Another useful power toy that I love is, if you know Windows, you know that you can activate this shortcut when you press Control so that it pinpoints your mouse. You can use Find My Mouse to have it more pop up. This is really useful.
Lose it.
Or when you are screencasting or like in a video call and want to make sure that the people are looking at the right place. Okay.
It's like a cat toy, like, hey, I'm right here. Here I am. Here I am. Right? I mean, it sounds
Yeah,
silly,
exactly.
but what if I have like 4 monitors and I'm scrolling, like, where the crap is my mouse? Like,
I
it
think
could be
we've all
super
been
useful.
there. Where's
We've all been there.
we've had that.
Yep.
Where's my mouse moment?
Yeah. I love
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Now, stealing another feature from Mac, which again I love. In Mac, when you're in Finder and have a file selected, you press space, it pops up a little preview.
Yep.
Mhm.
You
I
can
love
do
that.
the same in PowerToys as well. It's just control space instead of space. And you can preview files. And fun fact, you can also install plugins so you can preview Office files or SQLite databases, stuff like that. So it's
Oh.
really neat tool to have.
Ooh, I didn't know there was a SQLite plugin for that. That is nifty.
Mm.
Yep, yep. Okay, another good one while we're in the files folder here. If you want to do a bunch of renames at once, there's another neat toy here. It's called Power Rename. What do you know? So if I want to rename, to replace screenshot here with webcast if I can type, that is,
You know, close enough.
and boom, all files renamed.
I've used that.
You can
one
also
before.
do more.
That one comes.
You can
in
also
very
do more
handy.
complicated stuff with it. So it's
So
really
like
useful.
it's said, but with a GUI wrapper.
Yeah. So that keeps it unique.
Yeah.
The said. I love that.
Yeah.
That one's really nice. Okay.
Okay. And one other more technical tool that you might like, if you run services locally that show web interfaces, for example, you might find editing the host file a pain. This is basically a file that keeps your local DNS entries, like a local DNS server. You can use this tool to more easily edit those entries, right?
Yeah.
And it's also pretty low risk of destroying something. You can just pop back in here and just delete whatever
Yeah.
you entered.
Or maybe there's some services on the internet that you just don't ever want to see or something.
Yeah,
Oh my
You can
God.
just
I
point back to
couldn't-
localhost.
I couldn't
Yeah.
think of any,
Me-
but yeah, maybe
neither.
someone in the
Yeah.
chat can.
Oh my gosh. You guys. That's what we need. A really quick, easy way to edit the host file. I think you should change it multiple times today and see if Josh notices.
See, that's proof that you can make a GUI for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mhm.
one last part toy, which I find really useful, is the text extractor one. So if you press Win-Shift-T, let's say, for example, I want to copy the text in this image here. I just press,
Dude.
sorry.
It's
Win
so
Shift T?
amazing. Like, think how many times you get a help desk ticket that is a screenshot of an
And it's
error
right here.
message.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can just use this neat tool here, and then you can just paste it. That's it.
ta-da.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, love that.
I like that one.
Okay. So these are some of my favorite power toys. Let's go to another useful tool that I have here,
Okay.
which is fun fact. This is developed by a fellow Romanian, which is also named Bogdan. So
Oh.
make of that
Oh.
what you will. This is a tool that has basically two parts. So the first thing is this dashboard here, which shows a ton of useful info. So you don't have to muck around in Windows settings to get it. It can also show you the apps you have installed, services, and stuff like that. But it also has some handy tweaks here. So if you want to enable hibernation, because Windows always on standby or whatever it's called,
Yep.
the thing that never works. Or if you want to do diagnostics for your memory or stuff like that, it's all here. And
Bogdan,
you also have some useful tools here.
this reminds me of CC Cleaner like 10 years ago,
Well, that's a name I've
When
not
it
heard in a long
wasn't-
time.
before it was
When
malware.
it was, yeah, exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
This is open source, so actually you can check that it's not malware.
Mhm. Okay.
So that's something.
What's this
But,
tool
yeah.
called again?
WinToys. You can find it.
WinToys.
You can find it in the store, or you can use WinGet to install it.
That's really cool. Those are
Yep.
super helpful tricks. I the text, the grab text out of a screenshot. Like
That one.
Mhm.
like if I had that 10 years ago,
Mm.
would have been so amazing. I can't tell you how many times I got like a random help desk ticket. There was like a blurry phone picture of a screen of an error message.
I'm curious what the resolution of the image needs to be. Like how into that like
if it
blurry
would have got me
text will it be
70% of the way there,
Oh,
I would have
that's
been happy.
Yeah.
They also got that integrated into the snipping tool recently. So you can actually just go and hit this button here. So you can copy all the text or
Dang.
copy it as a table. And also AI, because why not?
Because why not? Copilot's got to be in everything. Microsoft made it, slap
Yeah.
Copilot in there.
Mhm.
Exactly.
That's
Yes,
the new Clippy.
basically.
Okay, I love it.
All right. Thanks, Bogdan. That was awesome. I think moving on, we've got something new for everybody. Something shiny.
Well,
Even.
it's not. We're going to show it. This isn't available yet. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Right? We're so excited about it. We love it. We want to show everyone that it is coming.
Okay. This is also one of those that we're going to ask for forgiveness. We didn't ask for permission.
If we're all fired after the show, you're welcome.
It was a good last show.
That's right.
But this page here in Connect, right? This deployments page, it's done its job. And it's done its job okay.
Mhm.
But let's be honest, it's kind of hard to use, right? Like I've got a line in here for each and every machine that's ever had a deployment. And if you look here, like Firefox was deployed or VS Code was deployed, and it's hard to diagnose.
Just
And
a lot.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
Especially as your environment grows.
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
you're supporting 1,000+ devices and you're doing 1,000+ deployments,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like here, I've got like, right, rows per page 100, and I've got 1 through 100 of many. Here's what the new one might look like,
Mhm.
right? This is like pre-alpha. Okay, this is something that's getting messed around with and toyed with right now. And what it's done is it's now started to group them a lot like PDQ deploy
Mhm.
into like an actual deployment. So we can see like that same Firefox deployment to 3 devices now. And I've got 2 successful and 1 that's queued,
Mhm.
right? And now I can see, it's deployed by a schedule.
Mhm.
I can see some of the stuff that's like one-offs here, like Jake deployed something early this morning, some Slack and things like that. And then I can drill into them, right? So maybe I only want to see the ones that failed VS Code. So I can click into it right here, and I can see like here was the package. It was targeted to like 32 devices, and it was based off of this update.
Now, what if these ones that failed, can I deploy to the ones that failed from here?
You can, and I think we discovered this yesterday. So I can click this, and I could click deploy. But here's one of the things that's kind of like it's not quite there, right?
yet,
Right?
but-
Like I would expect for these devices to be over here targeted.
Mhm.
Like there's some quirks, right? And like this is pre-beta, pre-alpha. Like Bogdan said in the chat, we didn't want to admit that we stole something, but yeah. So here we are. We're showing something. It's in process. It's in the works,
But we love it.
and we love it.
Yeah, we love it.
This has been awesome. This has
Yeah.
been amazing. Like internally as we use this,
Mhm.
it's been great.
Yeah.
now we'll see how long it takes for the product team to kick you out of the pre-alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for like my phone's over there on the thing. I'm waiting for like that Slack message. That's like, really,
Mhm.
really, you did it?
But we do it for you guys, chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Next week when there's all new hosts, you know why.
Yeah.
But whatever.
We break the rules for you.
You. Alrighty. I think we've got some summer games stuff coming up, right? I think that's next.
Yep.
Is that what we're up to? All right. PDQ Summer Games. Reminder for everyone, or if you're just coming in for the first time, we're doing different activities, fun things to see who can win for something. We still haven't decided what we win, if anything.
Wardrobe budget.
Wardrobe budget.
Yes.
Oh, this just got serious. So first place for each activity gets 5 points, second place 3 points, and so on and so forth. So that's how these are going to work, and each event is scored differently. Here's the current standings. In first place, we have Tara at 10 points.
How?
I've got 6, Brock's got 5, and Andrew is 4 in last.
You know, I still think that Tony didn't have a full charge when I did that obstacle course. I think that's why I lost that one. I was cruising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? And you got so close to chuck those things at the cans.
She basically hit him with her hand.
That there was no
Peter.
rules against
All
it.
right. Here's what we're doing today. Today we're throwing sharp objects at a target. We're throwing axes. We're throwing throwing stars. And you get a bullseye, you get 5 points. You hit the red ring, you get 3 points. And you get the white ring, you get 1. Okay.
Again, this one's kind of geared towards Tara.
Why?
Yeah. Throwing sharp
you
objects at
threaten
people?
to throw things at people all the
I
time.
know,
All the time.
but I just want to say for the record, why are they giving us sharp things in this really expensive studio? I'm
put
not
up a
responsible.
backboard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we're taking bets on who's going to lose the most appendages.
Yeah.
You guys signed the waivers,
All
right?
Waiver.
Okay.
Coming over. Let's get
All
this
right,
going.
let's get
All
this
right.
thing going. All right, everybody, let's migrate.
We're doing, I believe we decided we were going to do, Jake, you can bring us in.
Hey, welcome to the Summer Games, everybody. Who's going to go first today? Who's going to go first? We got to ask that question because things are only heating up in these Summer Games. I'm getting hot. That's why I'm wearing short shorts. And here comes Brock, Andrew, Josh, and Tara, our Summer Games contestants. Looks like Brock's going to step up and go first. Are you doing the throwing stars, I see?
Oh, I've dabbled with the axes and the throwing stars, and the throwing stars is definitely the way to go.
All right, the throwing stars are definitely the way to go.
Jake, how many rounds are we doing?
We're gonna do 2 rounds, everybody. We're gonna do each time these guys go. They're gonna have 2 times to go and throw 4 items per round, and so then we're gonna tally up the scores, and that's gonna be that. So Brock, what do you say? You take us away. Best of luck to you.
Good luck, everybody else.
First shot, an absolute banger. Let's get a quick replay of that there, Drew. Let's cut it to the replay.
Here it comes.
An absolute banger to start us off. Brock, that's a statement. Here he goes. All right, not bad, not bad. That's going to be a 3-pointer. Another 3-pointer, almost another bullseye. And he ends off with a 1-pointer. So total, that's going to be 5, 8, 11, 12 points for Brock on the first round. Brock, very nice first showing. Very, very nice. I'm proud of you. Now, who's going to be up next in the order? It's looking like it's going to be Josh. And Josh, that's a tough act to follow to start us off.
Yeah.
That first shot was a statement. How are you going to respond?
We're about to find out. We were throwing these a little further
Yeah.
previously, but now that we're a little closer, I think we'll be just fine.
All right, good luck to you.
All right, thanks.
All right, you can step up a little closer.
Closer?
It's this line right here.
Oh, it's that line.
Yeah. Ooh, very nice. He's finishes strong. Still a little weak to start, but
All right, we'll get it on the next round.
we'll get it on the next round. Let's get a quick replay of those last 2 shots as we step up for our next contestant, which I think is going to be Tara. Tara, remember, you can step up to this line. And how are you feeling after watching these first 2 performances?
I'm gonna be horrible.
Confidence is there. All right, Tara, you can do this. And here she goes. Ooh, very nice. Starts it off. She's just going for it. Not wasting any time. Okay. All right. We got 2 in. I think that's 2 1-pointers. So that's going to be a 2-point start for Tara today. Now, Andrew, come on over.
What did
He has no
Josh?
stars. Let's get him some stars.
What
while
did
we
Josh
watch
get?
the
Josh
replay.
was 6.
We have the blue ones.
No, I had like 30 or maybe 35.
All right, Andrew, you're a PowerShell pro. How is your PowerShell skills going to help with this performance today?
Because it's all about power.
All right, that's a good answer. Let's go ahead and remove these red stars from last round. And Andrew, take it away.
Can't
He can't see, but that's a 3-pointer to start us off. And a 1-pointer. Another 1-pointer. And he splits the star, which I believe is a 3-point bonus. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points for Andrew on the first round. Yes, if you can split a star, folks, that is no joke. Now let's get a replay of that. And then we're going to be going to round 2.
I'll show you the scores after round 1 if you'd like to see.
We're going to get a final score, not a final score, but a score update from for the halftime.
There we go. Roll it down for us.
Okay, very nice. Now that brings us back up to Brock. Brock, you had a very strong first round. Is there anything that you're going to do different in round 2?
I was taking it easy the first time. I think I'll just go all bullseyes this time.
That's a good strategy. All right, here we go. Okay. But points nonetheless. Very clean. Very, very nice. Woo, very nice. So that's going to be 10 points for Brock on that one. Let's see that replay. And then there goes a light. Brock caught it. Very nice. And Josh is gathering the stars. Look at those nice shots there, Brock. Very clean. All right.
10.
All
All right, Josh. Anything different this time?
Now that I know I don't have to be the additional 3 feet back.
Right.
I do a lot better.
Yeah, no, I think so.
So it's all okay. I got it now.
Okay, good luck to you.
Here we go.
Clean, very nice. Ooh. That's a point still. And 3, 6, 7, 8. They did. You got all 4 in the board.
I'll
That's
take
going to
that.
be 8 points for round 2 for you, Josh.
I'll think that's a good round. That's a good round.
Good round indeed. All right. So let's go ahead and have Tara back up. And let's get those throwing stars. It looks like this turned out to be a throwing star competition, not an axe throwing competition. No one has chosen the axes because they are more difficult. Isn't that right?
Correct.
Okay. All right, Tara. Good luck to you. Okay. All right. That was a little high. Ooh, bullseye. A statement shot. That one's a little low. That one's a little high, but you did get the bullseye.
I got one.
That
Yeah.
one felt good, I bet. So that's 5 points for Tara on round 2 there. Andrew is coming back up.
I need stars.
So we're recovering some stars. It doesn't matter if the colors mix and match a little, as long as we have 4. Now, everybody at home, I'd like you to send your DraftKings bets in for who, over under 10 points for Andrew on this one. All right. How are we feeling? Just going to go for it?
We're going.
Okay, here we go.
Where am I? I gotta see where I'm at. All right.
All right. Very nice. That's a 3-point start. That is a bullseye. That's going to be 8 points, 11 points, 14 points. That's our highest point total in one round thus far. Wow, let's get a quick replay on that. That was a stunning round by Andrew. And I think that's going to bring us home on the PDQ Summer Games latest edition Ninja Star throwing. Now, which ninja brought home the victory today?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it was Andrew. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
Brock.
Andrew and
Hi.
Brock.
Well, we've got a tie.
We got
do
a
we
tie.
do we have
Is it a
time
tie?
for a tiebreaker?
We've got time.
All right.
We should throw a tiebreaker. I think it's 2 axes.
2 axes for the
2
tiebreaker.
axes
Ooh, yeah.
for the tiebreaker.
Okay.
It was a tie at 22
Cage match.
apiece. The drama has ramped up to a level that it's hard to even comprehend. The pressure is truly on between Brock and Andrew here.
It is.
All right, folks.
It really is.
Remember, you can bet on this on your phone. Bet responsibly. All right.
And the
We're not
axes
going to ask
come
any
out.
questions. We're just going to see how it goes.
Oh man, I wish we were sticking with the throwing stars.
You got this. Not bad, not bad. We'll have to measure that.
Oh!
I think that one ended up being, that's really, really on the cusp there, but we're going to call it 3 points.
Ooh, so 3 points for
All
Brock.
right. Here we go. Ooh, that's 1 point. And it doesn't stick.
No.
So Brock
For the
takes
win,
it.
it doesn't stick. The axes are tricky, everybody. The handles are going to slam against the board more often than not, which is why most of our contestants opted for the Ninja Stars. It looks like Brock takes the victory this week by 1 point. Back to you, Drew.
Excellent. Well done, everybody. For these points, I don't have a final yet, but Brock will get his 5 points, which if we go back to our standings, let me see if I can remember where those went. Right? For the week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Brock gets 5, Andrew 3. Does it mean I get 1?
I don't know.
Ugh.
That puts Brock at 10, but Tara.
So Tara and Brock are probably tied now.
Yeah, 10 and 10. That's right.
And then does that put me and Andrew at 7?
Sure.
Is that right? Because we did. Trying to remember what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fortress.
5-3-1.
5-3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortress,
there you
how
go.
could
Yeah.
you?
So 10,
How
10,
could you?
7, 7.
Thank you, Fortress.
Fortress.
It's anyone's
My
game.
favorite.
It really is. It's still anyone's. So
The axes were hard though, because here's the thing. Like, and Kelly warned me of this. He's like, if you start out with the stars and then you go to the axe, you will immediately throw it over the target.
You do.
And I kid you not, immediately after I tied, I was like, there's no way. I'm just going to. And I was doing, like, those shots were probably worse than my warm-up shots. But anyways, as soon as I threw the
warm-up
hatchet-
shots?
A couple.
Oh, these guys were practicing.
And as soon as I did, it just sailed right over the target. I was like, okay, well,
You guys are down here warming up, and I'm upstairs working. You guys are down here throwing stuff to win the
don't
game.
act like you weren't down here yesterday all day. Just
That wasn't all day. After the dry run, I threw a few.
So the funny thing is, Mark asked me this morning, he goes, why aren't you practicing? I'm like, nah, there's no point. And he's like, he has a real one.
What?
They have a name, apparently.
little Phil?
Shuriken.
Yeah. So he told me all the stories of using them as a bouncer in a bar and throwing them into the wall. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, he did this morning.
There you go.
okay.
Interviewing Dan and Mark later today. I should like bring this up somehow, get it involved in the interview.
You should.
You should. Yes, Fortress, we do have a ping pong table.
We can't play that Fortress, though, because Josh will waste all of us.
I don't think so. I got some skills. We'll go.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
He'll waste me.
Jake and I have an Excel spreadsheet that's documented our statistics since the beginning of the year for ping pong.
Wow.
It's like point differential, win-loss ratio.
But it is right outside Josh's office.
It
so
really
he
is.
does, play a little more.
Yeah.
He giggles like a maniacal nutbag. And then, Jake, you can watch his soul just die inside.
Yeah, we don't
So
do safe
sad.
sports. We actually light the ping pong on fire before we start. So
Yeah. You cover in like hand sanitizer
Mhm.
and light it on fire.
yeah.
You guys should hear the suggestions we've made for the summer sports, though. I personally like the taser before you do the event. I thought that was a good one.
Yeah, I don't think our insurance is gonna allow that.
No?
We could ask again.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for playing with us today, everybody, and even to the cheaters who were warming up beforehand.
Hey, I'm just saying, the two people that warmed up are the two people that finished at the top.
Yeah.
Me and Andrew,
Yeah.
all the way from
Interesting.
Europe.
Anyway, hope you learned something, Bogdan. Thank you for PowerToys and WinToys. Those were amazing, and hopefully, I still have a job after showing the new deployments for PDQ. I'm Josh.
I'm Tara.
I'm Brock.
Thank you for joining the webcast today. Do us a few favors if you don't mind. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave us your comments. Join us on Discord and go back into the chat. Hit that link. In fact, I'll paste it there one more time. Nominate someone for the Sysadmin Hall of Fame. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next time.